The first question is actually the standard question about how long you've been streaming.
Oh, I'm gonna hit 2 years soon. I started year and a half ago in February, I believe it was, right after I left work, and then tried to do some other things like YouTube. I was trying to do YouTube while I was at work, and then I didn't really enjoy it. And then tried other platforms, Instagram, and then I stumbled on Twitch, and I found some streamers that I could look up to, and then I started there. I don't know if I should look here or look at you.
I've found it's always better to look at the person you're talking to.
Okay, there we
It seems a little more natural.
go. There we go. Yeah, almost 2 years now.
Nice. Yeah, actually, so you started about the same time I did then.
Probably. What
Yeah,
time?
I
When did
started I
you?
think March of 2018.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I feel you on the YouTube thing. I've been working on that a little bit lately. I wouldn't want to do YouTube by itself.
Yeah. It's well, now I have a better PC so I could do editing. Before it was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, I have a really bad PC and editing takes days to just cut something.
Oh, I get it. Especially if you're using the wrong software.
Yeah.
Okay, so so far, what's been your favorite thing about streaming?
Favorite thing? Oh, I just like being able to do kind of anything I want, you know? Like I like being able to just bring my animations to my channel. I like being able to like, hey, let's just have a party day. Let's have a relaxing day. Let's just do whatever we want. And then having
Yeah.
finding people that you can connect with and other people, other streamers that can inspire. There's so many inspiring streamers out there. Like when I met you, it was just like, oh my god, there's this whole world of other things that we can do. Let's do all these awesome things together. It was
Oh,
fabulous.
I totally feel you on that. Like you actually have inspired me to do a few things actually, because I love how active your chat is with your bots and stuff, and the Zenzabean and all that fun stuff. Those, yeah, those are awesome. Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen Gatsby yet, absolutely go by and throw stuff at her. It's great.
Oh no. I'm so tired of dodging it. It's funny because I've been dodging them for so long that now I just do it instinctively, even when I'm not in the right spot with the camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as soon as you hear that, I've noticed it's like you get these little triggers going on with
Yeah.
if you've got something special to do. Like when my follower alert goes off, I automatically start into my follower thing, whether I'm thinking about it or not.
Oh
So
yeah.
I totally feel you on that. Um, so far, what's been your least favorite thing about streaming?
Least favorite? The least favorite thing is numbers.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the numbers and you switch to a game and you're like, oh, damn, this is gonna be
Yeah,
rough.
it's like, oh, they didn't
That's the
like
hardest
that.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I really want to play this game on stream? No. I might play that off
Honestly,
stream.
something I've learned lately, and you're the same type of streamer that I am. You're a very chat oriented streamer.
Hmm.
One thing I've noticed is you might be down the first couple days that you play something, as long as you stick with like a certain genre or
Yeah.
something like that. For me, it would be building games. For you, it would be, I don't know what your genre would be. I've seen you play all kind of weird stuff, but
Yeah.
weird stuff, that's it. As long as you stick with that, they don't really care. You might be down like a day or so, but once they realize that you're enjoying the game, they'll come in and hang out with you.
Yeah.
So don't really pay too much attention to the numbers unless it stays for like a week.
Yeah.
And that's when you
It's
start
when it
worrying.
stays a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, the whole thing is the more fun you're having, the more fun the viewers are having,
That's true.
especially with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what actually made you decide to do the streaming thing? Like, what's the thing that just said, hey, I can do this?
That's well, when I was trying to find a new creative outlet, and I went through YouTube and stuff, and it was just like this is maybe probably not working out. and I came to Twitch, and then but it was at the time when there was just a bunch of negative news about Twitch too. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, anytime you look at news, you're gonna see the bad news
Yeah, it's always
reports.
negative.
It's always negative. Yeah, don't look at news. So, but that was at the time when I was just like, I just high anxiety, afraid to talk to people, worried about every little thing I did. And it was just like, there's a lot of like sexist news. And I'm just like, I need to find a female streamer that I can connect with and that can inspire me and show me how to deal with the negative, the trolls or the backseaters. So I found Phoenix. At the time, she was Faye XO, but I found Phoenix, and she became kind of like the foundation of like, I can do this. I can stream. I don't have to worry about being a female streamer. I can hold my ground some days. And then but she was the one that really pushed me forward. She kind of got me back into making art again, because at the time I was coming off of like a really hard job, and I was just really depressed. So she got me back into making animations and emotes, and all of that thing kind of came from just having someone to connect with.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's got to be weird being a female streamer. Like I've actually seen analytics where a lot of guys they look at a female streamer and they say, "Well, she's got it easy," when in fact you don't, because I've seen the analytics of what the number one things in female chats are. And
Yeah.
this comes across Twitch, and it's quite disturbing actually when you look at it. And I think what the guys are looking at is it's a little easier for you to grow as a streamer. That doesn't make it easier as a female streamer,
It,
because a lot of times, well, if you want to, so there are the ones that kind of flaunt their sexuality a little bit, they
yeah.
tend to grow faster.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, the way I look at it, if they want to put themselves in that situation, that's their decision, not mine. So,
Yeah. It's like when I got on, actually, when I started streaming, when I actually got to
mhm,
streaming, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like I
mhm,
didn't have people harassing me. It wasn't really like that. It was just more of a there are when I do see particular streams where they have a bad rap with the internet. There's a
mhm.
lot of trolling and bad just jerks there. But
Well, I think that would
when
take for anyone, actually, not just female streamers. Like, if
yeah,
you've got a
no,
bad rap, people are
no.
gonna troll you.
Yeah, yeah, that was the thing that like I was like, oh, it's not just about being female. It's just like, are you hated by people right now? Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you deserve it?
Yeah,
Probably not, but that's what people have chosen to hate on at that moment.
yeah, I totally feel you on that.
But as a female, it was like once you do it, you're just like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're a pretty girl, but you don't act like it on stream, and I like that. It's like you are more of a personality streamer, I've noticed. You make me laugh every time I go in there. And it's like you don't even look at the fact that you're cute. You just look at the fact of, hey, this is entertaining, plain and
Uh,
simple. So I think you've actually nailed it. And honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't grow anytime soon. Honestly, I think you should do a little bit more YouTube too, by the way.
oh
A
yeah, I
little bit
am
more.
getting more into some YouTube. I just need the
Yeah,
time
I
for
want you to
it.
pay attention to it. You've been doing those tutorials on animation and stuff. And by the way, great way to bring your stream ideas, like the way that you are on stream, bringing those into the YouTube videos. I think of really helped out with that too. It's entertaining. But actually, my I don't know if you saw that avatar that I did. That was actually from your how to make an emote video. Like I
Oh
saw
yeah, you
that
you were talking
and you
about
inspired
that.
me to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And like I said, you've inspired me to do quite a few things.
that's good.
But
But just
the next
exchange
question.
ideas. That was the best part.
Oh yeah, and that's really what it is. I mean, feel free to take anything from my stream that you see, and if you need any questions answered on how to do something, let me know. I'll
Yeah.
absolutely do it. Um, and also the next question would be, what's been the biggest moment so far of your streaming career?
Ooh, biggest moment?
Mm-hmm.
Like happiest moment? or
Whatever
celebration.
you consider to be your biggest moment. So if it's your happiest, if it's your worst moment, go for it. I mean, basically, what when you think about streaming, what moment is solidified in your mind as the epitome of your streaming career?
I think there was a moment where, like, my community, I was trying to build my community to support each other more, and then I saw my community go to my friend's stream and then
Hmm.
travel to my next friend's stream, and I'm like, and watch them grow, and I was just like, yes, we're a family. And that
Yes.
was like the highest moment. Was just, I was crying because I'm like, oh my god, my friends are benefiting from this. I'm gonna cry right now. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I get that. Like honestly, the when you see what you've worked for so hard over the time, and people finally just click and get it.
Yeah.
It's just like amazing to see. It's like, oh well, she likes this person. Let me go check them out and support them. That's actually, I totally could feel the same on that one. Um, so here's the big question: what are
Hmm.
your ultimate goals for streaming?
Oh, I just want to keep growing. I want it to become like my job that, can I can actually depend on,
Hmm.
the dream job where
Oh yeah.
I can continue to make whatever animations I want. I can continue to make whatever content I want. I can benefit from it and continue to put all of my effort into it because, it's I put so much time into this, even though my little dog here is very sad because he needs more walks.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I totally
guy.
feel you on that. You absolutely can though. I know a few art streamers that actually make a very good living off of Twitch. So that's a good thing. Like mainly from one thing I could tell you, I know you haven't been doing commissions or anything
Oh
much
yeah.
lately. Yeah, one thing that I've seen though that really does well on Twitch, when you open your commissions back up and people want to come get commissions off of you, doing them on stream is a
Mm.
really good way to make some money.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why I stopped the commissions because it wasn't what I wanted to do for streaming anymore.
Yeah.
Cause like I could
Yeah.
always open that up again, but it
I
became something that was just not the stream I wanted it to be.
I got it. Yeah, mostly I see you mostly playing Monster Hunter World more than anything.
Oh yeah,
Speaking of which,
that one's the favorite.
off camera, off camera, I got somebody to send you to a good promo
Okay.
if you haven't already watched them. Okay, so since you're considered to be an established streamer, I like to ask this question. If you could give advice to someone before they begin streaming, what would it be?
Someone asked me that the other day too, and I was like, streaming's kind of something that you really just evolve from the first stage. Oh, actually, I got it. Don't start off pushing for money.
Thank you.
Don't start off pushing for money. If your content isn't making someone happy, they're not going to give you money for this. Like when I started off, I had my goals like, okay, if you guys enjoy my content, here's a goal to get a better camera. People enjoy my content, they help me get a new camera. But don't be like, "Hey guys, give me money. Give me
Yeah,
money."
yeah,
That I
totally feel
see
that.
that as a problem for people that are starting out. It's just like, let your content provide for you.
Yeah, it's funny. I've actually recently seen a lot of people asking about how much money streamers are making and things like that. Well, I'm going to give you a hint, guys. It's not much at all. If
Yes.
you focus on the money, you'll stop doing it after a couple of weeks, to be honest.
Yeah. It's I made the choice to do full-time streaming because I had financially set up that
Same
pitfall
here. Yeah, it's
earlier.
like they hear that's my job, and they're like, "Oh, how much money do you make?" And it's just like you don't want to know the
You don't
truth,
want to know.
actually. Yeah.
It's a sacrifice of financial
Hmm.
needs, but it's a chosen one.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that you're actually lucky enough to be in the position where you can do it full
Yeah.
time, though, because that's always an amazing feeling.
Like I'm trying to push for it to continue on. It's like I got a limit too.
Hmm.
So I'm going to try to reach that. And at least reach my next goal for next year is like I want to increase what my stream is by, like, I think it was like 400%.
Yeah. Well, it's
Just
good to
by
have
like
goals
next
too.
year have just 400% more of whatever we have.
Yeah, I've noticed that like over the 2 year span, it's amazing how much a stream will evolve every 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know how much mine's evolved, and I've watched friends of mine's evolve, and it's always funny too, because the ones who are growing are the ones who do these things, like you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
like with your camera goal and things like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
those are the ones that really grow, but the ones
Yeah.
that don't grow are the ones who just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it the same all the time. So okay, so what is your favorite game to stream? And it doesn't have to be the main game you stream.
Favorite as in fun?
Yeah.
Mm. Actually, we had a ton of fun in Stardew Valley. Stardew
Nice.
Valley was probably the funnest game to stream because it was easy to just pause the game, talk to chat, make fun of whatever's going on, and we could make little animals. We made little
Hmm.
stories for all the animals. We had cows that were people in a chat, and we made up this entire story that they were doing this cow rebellion, and then we had to separate them, and then we had to like transform them into pigs to stop the cow rebellion. It's great.
See, content, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. This woman
And
right here is
it's
amazing.
Stardew Valley. It's a farming game. How do you make Stardew Valley entertaining? You just do.
Yeah, you have fun with it. Like that's one thing that I'll probably have to start doing a little more. That's one of the things that you've actually inspired me with is just to make my stream a little more upbeat because I'm a pretty calm guy, and you're the exact polar opposite of me when it comes to that.
You got the
Uh,
chill.
I've got the chill,
You
yeah.
got the
I'll
chill.
definitely agree with that. Okay, so we already know about your favorite stream game. So what's your off or your favorite off stream activity or game?
Oh god. I was really into Oxygen Not Included. That was like I was just zoned into that game, and I would just play it till like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be like, I didn't sleep this night. That game got really addicting.
I never actually got to play that.
Oh, it's a
Um,
bad addiction.
yeah, that's kind of the reason why I never played it because I knew that that would happen. Okay, so if let's see, here's okay. I know this isn't gonna be the answer is not gonna be streaming because I
Mhm.
don't think it was a thing when you were growing up. But what was the one thing that you always wanted to be when you grew up?
Oh, I always wanted to make anime. That's why I got into animation. That's I was a huge weeb. So
Mm-hmm.
I went to animation school to learn how to make anime. They didn't teach me that. No, no, no. That's not what they taught there. They taught American animation.
Oof.
So then, but they kind of stomped out the anime though. So I wanted to have my own anime. Still kind of do, but it kind of changed with the stomping.
Yeah, I'm guessing that they taught you Disney instead of anime.
Yeah, they kind of really shat on anime at that
Wow.
school.
See, that's yeah. I don't see why they would do that. I mean, art school is exactly that. It's art. You should be able to do what you want to do, right?
Yeah, that was the thing. They're like, anime is an animation, it's art, and I'm like, fair enough, because, but it's getting
Yeah.
better, so it could probably be classified as animation nowadays. Because before it was like just a face talking. That's all they could
Yeah.
pay for, right?
Yeah, I
Not a
get
lot of
that.
motion.
Now,
But
do you still enjoy doing animations as much as you used to, or?
I gotta be in the right mood for it. It's kind of like art. It's like I need to do it when I'm inspired. If I'm not inspired, I'm not gonna make I'm gonna be frustrated because sometimes if you can't picture or visualize what you want to make, it's not gonna happen. You're just gonna be more frustrated. So I still enjoy it. I still enjoy the art of animation. I was watching the new League of Legends music video. They're gorgeous. There's such beautiful animations, and I'm like, I can totally like just fall in love and gush over them all the time.
Yeah,
But
I absolutely don't play League of Legends, but
neither
that
do
being
I.
said, they have amazing artwork. I'll agree.
I know their music videos are so good. I don't play it, but I'm like, oh, the music video,
It's like,
so
but I'll
good.
watch the trailers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
pretty
get
much.
that. Okay, so is there anything you want to add to the interview? Questions you want to ask the viewers or anything like that?
Actually, this was go back to one last tip for newbies because you
Mhm.
mentioned it too. It's just some people classify themselves as a boring streamer. You're just a chill
Mhm.
streamer, and people need chill people to hang out with sometimes. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I honestly though, I wouldn't classify myself as boring. Like I have content, it's just very calm when
Yeah,
I do it.
like people enjoy that because I had someone that would call themselves boring, and I'm like, no, you're chill. It's different.
Hmm.
People
Well,
like that.
I I think the mentality, you are more boring if you think you're boring. If
That's
you
true.
don't think you're boring and you can just be you. Like that's the number one advice I give anyone. I mean, I would be what I would have probably considered a boring streamer, but let's say I've been successful at being a boring streamer. So, I mean, really just be you. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Don't try to be who you're not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's about it. Just 10 questions. So,
Okay.
uh awesome. If
Thanks
you
for
want to
having me.
just anytime.